There is a silent health epidemic affecting millions, and most people don't even know they have it. It's called fatty liver disease, and it's deeply intertwined with one of the fastest growing chronic illnesses in the world: type 2 diabetes. The connection is not just casual. Fatty liver is often the warning sign and the driving engine of insulin resistance, the root cause of type 2 diabetes. Understanding this link could be the missing piece in your health journey and the key to reversing both conditions naturally. Let's break it all down. What is fatty liver disease? Fatty liver disease, specifically non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NAFLD, is a condition where excess fat builds up in the liver, not from alcohol, but from poor diet, insulin resistance, and metabolic dysfunction. Your liver is supposed to help regulate blood sugar and detoxify your body. When it becomes overburdened with fat, it loses efficiency and becomes inflamed. This contributes to a dangerous downward spiral of metabolic dysfunction. AFLD affects up to 1 in 4 adults worldwide. And in people with type 2 diabetes, the number jumps to over 70%. Why does fat accumulate in the liver? Fat builds up in the liver when you consume more energy than your body can process, especially refined carbohydrates, sugar, and processed oils. The key drivers of liver fat accumulation include high fructose intake, especially from soda, juices, and processed foods, excess refined carbs and insulin spikes, lack of physical activity, high omega-6 seed oils and low omega-3 intake, chronic stress and inflammation. Over time, the liver stores more and more triglycerides, fat molecules, leading to fatty liver disease. How fatty liver leads to type 2 diabetes. Here's the shocking truth. Fatty liver doesn't just coexist with type 2 diabetes, it drives it. Here's how. Liver insulin resistance. When the liver is filled with fat, it stops responding to insulin properly. Excess glucose production. The liver begins releasing too much glucose into the bloodstream. Pancreatic overload. The pancreas has to pump out more insulin to compensate. Insulin resistance spreads. Muscle and fat cells become less responsive to insulin. Blood sugar rises. This leads to hyperglycemia and eventually full-blown type 2 diabetes. It's a vicious cycle. Fatty liver leads to insulin resistance, which causes more fat storage, which worsens the fatty liver. Early symptoms of fatty liver and insulin resistance. Often, fatty liver shows no symptoms until it becomes advanced. But here are common warning signs: fatigue, brain fog, belly fat or an apple-shaped body, elevated liver enzymes on blood tests, skin tags or dark patches, acanthosis nigricans, cravings for sugar or carbs, blood sugar imbalances. If you have these symptoms, especially combined with a family history of diabetes or obesity, you may already have insulin resistance and liver fat accumulation. How to test for fatty liver and diabetes risk. 1. Blood tests. ALT and AST liver enzymes, fasting insulin and glucose, hemoglobin, A1C, triglycerides and HDL, high triglycerides plus low HDL, insulin resistance. 2. Imaging. Ultrasound of the liver shows fat buildup. Fibroscan or MRI to assess liver stiffness and fat percentage. 3. Physical signs. Waist circumference, BMI and body fat analysis. But even if you don't have access to advanced testing, the presence of belly fat, fatigue, and sugar cravings can already point toward metabolic trouble. The good news, you can reverse fatty liver and diabetes together. The body has an incredible ability to heal. And the same strategies that reverse insulin resistance also reduce liver fat. Let's dive into the 5-step reversal plan. Step 1. Cut the sugar and refined carbs. Sugar and refined carbs are the #1 enemy of both the liver and insulin sensitivity. Avoid soda, fruit juice, sweetened teas, white bread, pasta, pastries, processed snacks, and cereals. Focus on non-starchy vegetables, broccoli, spinach, cauliflower. High-quality proteins, eggs, fish, chicken. Healthy fats, avocados, olive oil, nuts. Step 2. Introduce intermittent fasting. Giving your body a break from food allows it to burn stored liver fat and reset insulin sensitivity. Popular methods include Ye16-8, so 16 hours fasting, 8-hour eating window. OMAD, 1 meal a day. Fasting triggers a process called autophagy, which helps detoxify liver cells. Step 3. Boost nutrient intake and liver detox. Your liver needs key nutrients to heal. Focus on choline, eggs, liver, cruciferous vegetables. Magnesium, spinach, pumpkin seeds, dark chocolate. Vitamin E and C, berries, citrus, almonds. Glutathione precursors, asparagus, garlic, whey protein. Add liver-supportive herbs, milk thistle, dandelion root, turmeric, artichoke extract. Step 4. Move daily, especially after meals. Physical activity increases insulin sensitivity and burns liver fat. Simple habits. Brisk walking 20-30 minutes after meals. Resistance training 3x week. Stretching and yoga for stress relief. Just 10 minutes of post-meal walking can significantly reduce blood sugar spikes. Step 5. Use strategic supplements under guidance. Certain natural supplements have been shown to reduce liver fat and improve glucose control. Berberine lowers blood sugar and supports liver metabolism. Omega-3 fatty acids reduce inflammation and liver triglycerides. NAS, N-acetylcysteine, supports glutathione and liver repair. Vitamin D3 improves insulin signaling. Alpha-lipoic acid, antioxidant that improves insulin sensitivity. Always consult a health professional before starting a new supplement routine. Case studies. Real people, real reversal. A 52-year-old male reversed fatty liver and lowered A1C from 8.2% to 5.6% in 6 months using a ketogenic diet and intermittent fasting. A 45-year-old woman with NAFLD and prediabetes reversed both conditions by eliminating sugar and walking daily. Clinical trials have shown that low-carb diets reduce liver fat by up to 50% in just 9 weeks. These aren't rare miracles. They're what happens when the root cause is addressed. Long-term maintenance, staying free of fatty liver and diabetes. Once you reverse the damage, you want to keep it that way. Keep carbs low to moderate, especially refined carbs. Avoid excess alcohol and processed seed oils. Continue time-restricted eating most days. Prioritize sleep, stress management, and movement. Health is not about perfection. It's about consistency. Final thoughts. Know the link. Change your life. Fatty liver and diabetes aren't two separate problems. They're two faces of the same metabolic dysfunction. If you address the root causes, insulin resistance, inflammation, and liver overload, you can heal both. You don't need to wait for a diagnosis. You don't need to be a statistic. The power to reverse chronic disease is in your hands. Clean up your plate. Move your body. Feed your liver what it needs. And most of all, believe that you can heal. Subscribe for more real-world health breakdowns, deep-dive wellness strategies, and tools to reclaim your life from chronic disease.